I'm joined by Kyle Balgames. Welcome, Kyle.
How are you?
Raja Suleiman with Orzhov.
Max Mcvety.
Congratulations, Brian to Mars. Zach Allen.
I wouldn't be here without these guys, though. So.
And the champion of Proto Counter-Attack here, Relax.
Alright, welcome everybody to Making Magic Happen, brought to you by RW Hobbies and Games in Livonia, Michigan. I'm Zach, and today I'm joined by
Max Mcvety.
And we're testing more standard. Zendikar is about to release on Thursday of this week, so trying to get some last minute testing in with some classic archetypes, I think. Max, what are you bringing for the table today?
So I'm playing red-white dogs Winota. It's a deck that I think I'll really like. I'm a pretty big fan of just like dogs in real life. So basically the concept is you play a bunch of like 1 and 2 drop dogs, and then you use them to trigger Winota, so then you can get some high impact humans like this new card, which is a Warrior Lord. Basically it pumps all your warriors, and it's human, so Winota can find it. Another new card is Kargan Intimidator, and it has just like a whole bunch of abilities, but basically it makes it so cowards can't block warriors. Most of your creatures are warriors. The dogs are all dogs, but the rest are warriors, and it's just going to make blocking pretty tough. Another new card is this Mythic land. It's basically like a shock land. It's you pay 3 life to make it untap as a plains, but then late in the game you can cast it as a 7-drop Mythic that makes 2 4/4 angels.
Yep, and your team's indestructible. The card's really overperformed so far in testing. It's just so free when like you don't have to pay that much life ever. You don't have other shocklands in your mana base.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Companion, but it kind of feels like the same idea, where you just get this resource for free.
Yeah, you just like never flood out kind of thing. And
Yep.
and the 3 life in this matchup I don't think will really matter too much. So it's pretty free.
I mean, I do kind of win with damage in my deck.
Oh, okay.
But we can get to that. But
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm also playing a bunch of the lands. I've got 3 Shatter Skull Smashing. All these lands have really overperformed, and I really want to try to see how good Shatter Skull Smashing is as a fair card. So I got 3 copies in a pretty land-heavy deck. 1 Amaria's Call, 1 Seagate Restoration. We saw in the last video Seagate Restoration was kind of bad. So I'm starting to get lower on it. I'm starting to think maybe we should look at other card draw options, but it's still a pretty interesting card. I'm playing Omen of the Seas, just the best like search effect early, helps you find the cards you're looking for. 2 copies in a gate, so not like a huge plan, but definitely part of it. Bone Crusher Giants, this deck's like anti-aggro card. It's also just not dead against control. You can just like play it as a 4/3 and start beating. And like against a deck like yours, like I can kill a 1-drop.
Yeah,
or
it's great against
or,
this deck. Yeah.
Yep, and then like I just have a 4/3 blocker the next turn, which can buy me time to get to my more powerful cards, which is exactly what this deck is looking to do. I've got 4 Shatter the Skies, Sweeper, 4 Neutralize. I think this is gonna be standard in basically every control deck. I considered playing some Storm's Wraths, and I think that's actually a good place to look. But I think Shatter's better. It's actually kind of cute. I can like play a Bone Crusher on 3. You don't attack into it. I can Shatter the next turn after you try to like extend around it, and I still draw a card because it has 4 power. So kind of like a synergy there. I've got Narset of the Ancient Way. So one of the reasons we wanted to try this, Raja thought Jeskai looked really good because of the ultimatum, and Narset really helps you cast it. The ultimatum's mana cost is really tough.
That's a lot of symbols.
And the mana base is good in this deck, but it can be tough to get the exact right amount of symbols with the pathways. They're not perfect like Shocklands were for this. So it's definitely castable, but Narset helps a lot because her plus like adding mana to cast this is really good, but also there's some other stuff you can cast, or just like make Shatter a mana cheaper and then cast your Omen of the Sea or something. So I think she's really powerful for that. Her -2 is also good because when you're playing as much top end as this deck is, the spells get, your hands can get kind of clunky, and just being able to deal a bunch of damage to like draw a card and kill a creature as a minus is just really strong for a 4-mana walker. She can also kill other planeswalkers if that's relevant. And it's actually kind of really cute that these lands kind of work well with her. I mean, Shatter Skull Smashing less so, obviously it only deals 2 damage, but the other ones like you pitch a land and deal 7 damage to something, that's pretty real.
Yeah, for sure.
playing one Ugin is just the top end finisher. It's kind of how I kill you, is I put a bunch of permanents in play, or I just shoot you a couple times. And like Inspired Ultimatum does 5 damage, I draw 5 cards, and I gain 5 life. So, you know, maybe the first one will kill a creature, but then after that I'll start pointing at you. Like, it's kind of a slow death by burn, so I will actually kill you with burn. That's the plan, but...
Usually I'll probably have already lost the game
Yeah,
at that
you'll
point.
probably have lost by then already.
Yeah.
And then one Boon of the Wish Giver. I could see a second one. I just didn't want to be too heavy on top end, but I would not be shocked if a second one's right. But the interesting thing about this deck is I'm playing 31 lands, pseudo 31 lands. So really, really not interested in missing mana drop. Trying to test out how good these are for control decks.
All right.
Yep. You ready to battle?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, Max.
Odd even?
I'll call odd.
Even. I'll go first.
That's bad for me. You look on the play is terrifying.
Alright, my hand looks pretty good. I can go this into this. This is actually my white source. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Kind of unfortunate to draw this because I can't trigger it up later, but yeah, I'll keep.
Alright, I got a 6 land hand and a neutralize. Neutralize not even that good against you, so I'm going to ship this one back. Alright, this hand's slow, but I've got a lot of search. This is going to be bad. I have something to play towards that can hopefully get me to the later game. We'll see what happens, but definitely got to bet on this.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yep. Alright, I'll play the new land.
Yep.
As a mountain, as a...
Yep.
Hellbound. Go.
I'm going to play a Temple of Enlightenment and Scry.
Yeah.
I'm going to bottom that. Here we go.
Alright, I'll pay 3 life to play this as a white
Yep.
land,
17?
and then attack for 2.
Yep. I'm at 18.
And play the Hollow Blade.
Sure.
Go.
Here you go. The Hollow Blade is terrifying.
So, I think I can just get really aggressive here. I'll play Crawling Barrens, the new man land, and attack for 5.
No blocks.
Okay.
13.
So I'm gonna try to kill before I get wrathed. So I'm gonna play Construct the Staple 2/2. And another Hellhound.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Triumph, here you go.
Okay. So this land comes into play tapped. Trigger these.
Yep.
Attack.
Yeah, taking 9?
Yeah, 9.
At 4.
I'll play this dog.
Doggo.
Go.
I think that kills me.
Yeah, set up fairly well against the Wrath.
Yep. I mean, I have a Wrath, but I tap out next turn for it. I even have the untapped land to cast it, but yeah, I tap out for it and then die.
I have a card to discard to this to save it, and then I sack this to save the Watchdog, and I have 5 on board.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, that was impressive.
Yeah, like the Hollow Blade's definitely scary.
Yeah, it's a tough card to answer. Alright, we're back post board. That last one didn't appear to be very much of a game. So, we're going to see if I can change things. I'm cutting a bunch of counterspells. Counterspells against your deck just aren't good. It's too easy for you to play around. It's too tempo negative. Like, I'm already losing on board by the time I'm casting this most of the time. And that means you just don't have to cast stuff, and you can waste my mana. And Neutralize kind of gets around it, but it's much better to just play to the board and play more removal. So, I'm boarding in my 2 Cinderclasms. Season Hellblade's a big problem. I don't think I really built the deck very well with that in mind, now that I'm just like looking at this. Although Archive Sun's Grace can block it. I can make 2/2s to block it. It's not impossible, but it's definitely a tough card to remove. Yeah, so just gonna hopefully run you out of cards, I guess. That's the plan. I can I don't know. I can block it with Arcana Sun's Grace, so we'll see what happens. Kind of wish I had some glass caskets, but here we are.
Yeah. All right. I'm cutting Embercleaves for this new card, Luminous Broodmoth. If I have like a big board and I get resolve this, then if I get Wrathed, all my stuff comes back and with flying, like could matter. But yeah, it's a new card. I want to try it out versus control. And Embercleave just usually isn't that good if versus decks start interacting. Like usually if I'm getting a big hit in with like a bunch of creatures, like it's okay for me. I could regret it, like, but I prefer to get this against decks that like try to block my creatures more than ones trying to remove them. So yeah, that's my swap.
Works for me. Alright, I'm going to keep... I got a decent curve here. Good mana. This into one of these. And then... see what we do about this. This might take care of it, but I think it's a keep.
Alright. My hand is... pretty sketchy, but I am playing 26 lands in this deck. And any white land, like, in the next... 2 or 3 draw steps like makes my hand like pretty great, so I'm gonna keep and maybe lose Horrorblade, but I'm excited. Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a Triumph. Go.
Okay. Hold on. Go.
Doggo.
Doggo.
You go.
Trigger.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
Go.
Go to 18.
Yep.
Draw. Here you go.
Alright, 26 lands. Oh boy. Here we go.
Can I get there?
Go.
Go?
Yeah.
Oh jeez. I'm gonna Cinderclasm.
Okay.
Deals 1 damage.
Brutal.
I'm gonna get red here. I could get... oh. My next land is... it doesn't really matter. My next land is gonna be the other one between mountain and plains, so... be fine either way. I'm gonna get a plains. And play Narset.
Okay.
Yeah. There's Narset. Narset will... I guess plus. Go to 5. And I'll gain 2 life.
Okay.
Here you go.
Maybe if I draw... okay, there's the white land. But probably... it feels a little bit late. Yeah, like just playing a 3/3 here is all I got. Go.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take down Narset, draw a card,
Yep. Yeah.
and then
Casting a like a
I'm gonna discard Shatter this guy and deal 4 to that.
non-hasty 3/3 into like an onboard planeswalker is so sad.
Yeah, it
it's
feels bad.
just like never gonna work.
And I'll play that.
Yep.
And a Triumph. I'll get a kitty. Dogs vs cats, Max. You're
I
good.
think the cats are gonna win this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that have Narset.
Scry.
Ooh.
Okay, I will top that. And yep, play another just dorky 3/3. Okay.
I'm gonna play Needle Verge just as red. Get another kitty.
Yep.
I guess no reason. I guess I can do this. A plus Narset. Make a mana, gain 2. Make red. Gain 2. Then I'll deal 3 damage to that.
Okay. Step
And attack you for 2.
18.
Here you go.
Utilizing the spell lands.
Yeah, spell in there, not bad.
Not bad.
Able to convert a land into a kill spell.
Alright. I Need to make this into a white land. So I have plains. Okay, so I will start off with Selfless Savior.
Sure.
Alpine Houndmaster.
Yep. Get a doggo.
Get 2 doggos.
Ooh, full value Alpine Houndmaster.
Yes. Okay, doggo number 1. Doggo number 2. And then I'll play... guess I'll play this one.
Sure.
Go.
Draw. Not really a better way around this. I'm gonna end up losing my tokens pretty much, I guess. Here we go. I'll play River Glide Pathway as blue.
Mm-hmm.
A plus Narset to
Okay.
make... No, wait, I'm not going to plus Narset. When this enters, I'm going to put a counter on these.
Gotcha.
And they gain Vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll attack you for
6. Yeah, take 6. 12.
And then post-combat, I'll plus Narset, go to 24.
Yep.
And play an Ugin.
Oh, that exiles.
Does exile.
That's rough. Okay.
It's actually interesting though if I guess I could plus here, but all that does is kill this. I could kill this as well. Then this gets to attack. I don't know if that's the end of the world though, because my Ugin's at least plussing. Yeah, I think I'll plus Ugin on this.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Oh no. You went on. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I have Winota, but like, I guess I have to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use Winota. I'm gonna utilize this Winota.
Sure.
Winota.
Yep.
So, and I get to choose with these attack. So I kind of really have to kill this Ugin.
Yeah, playing into an Ugin's tough.
So yeah, I'll send everything at Ugin.
Okay.
I get 2 triggers.
Triggers.
Oh boy, I got.
Go be human.
Yeah, I have some humans. So I can send this at Ugin. Those aren't cat cowards, are they? No.
No, just cats.
Okay. Well, I get this thing, and it's also going at Ugin.
Okay.
And then these go on the bottom. Okay. And then let's see what the next one is. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish off this Ugin, but maybe my Winota will live, which could be useful, I guess. So, yeah, I get another one of these.
Okay.
So, right now you could just like block. Ugin would take 3, which is not great.
You can make one of them a coward.
Make one of them a coward, and
so then it can't. At least one of them can't block here.
yeah, then you probably block like this and this.
Yep.
So it takes 5, which is still not great. But yeah, look at that. Make one of a card.
Okay. I'm gonna block this one here and this one here.
Okay, so Ugin takes 4.
Yep, goes to 5.
Good.
Draw.
So should be at
It should be at 5.
5. Yeah.
Fell over. Leaving Winota in play sounds really bad for me. I
Yeah,
think
I'd recommend
I'm
against
gonna
it.
minus Narset to draw a card.
So do I have to respond now if I wanted to get my creature indestructible, or is that
No, you can respond after I put it on the
It's a delayed trigger. Okay.
Oh wait, no, it is a delayed trigger. I'm sorry. No, it's not.
It's not a delay trigger.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
have to
respond if I wanted to.
Well, no, because this targets, right?
Let me read this. When you discard it on... Yeah, I think it's a delay trigger. 'Cause it says when you discard an online card this way, then something happens. So it's not like...
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how, like, It would just be so awkward if I, like, had to respond now, but maybe...
No, I don't think you do.
Okay.
I think you can, like, it goes on the stack.
Yeah.
Alright, so she's... I'm not going to discard.
Okay.
But I'm going to -4 my Ugin.
Okay.
So both of these go away, unfortunately, but
Everything's
they
gone.
did their job and got me to Ugin.
Yes.
It was good enough for me.
It's a good job.
I am going to cycle Raurin Triumph.
Okay.
And then I'll play Temple of Enlightenment, Scry, bottom of that.
Yep.
And then here we go.
I wish I had that man land in play right now. Okay. So Ugin can plus up to 3, which is... But, yeah, so this Hollowblade's actually kind of decent.
Yeah, this is actually really annoying.
Yeah, play that, and then if I play another creature, it's just gonna get killed. But... You can all just make me discard the creature I'd cast anyways, so I might as well play a creature, I feel like. Yeah, I'll play the one this thing you know about.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I am gonna draw. Alright, let's start the turn.
Yeah.
Scry 2.
I don't think anyone's ever bricked off an Omen to see.
Yeah, this card's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll draw both of these.
Oh boy. Okay.
So, I guess I'll play my planes for turn. I'm going to Bone Crush that.
Yep.
And then play the Bone Crusher,
Mm.
and plus on this.
Yep, I'll save it with this.
Sure. Your turn.
Okay, yeah, I'll attack Ugin.
Black.
Discard.
Yep.
Winota. Go.
Jeez, okay.
See what happens.
Draw. One card left?
Yeah. The classic 4/4 Winota. Just existing.
Yeah, we'll do... Yeah, I guess I can do it like this, we'll do it like this. I'm gonna deal 6 damage to each of them.
Sure. And save that, yeah.
And then I'll minus.
Okay.
That's... you're good.
Go. Could matter. See.
Well, so we can hit you for 3.
9.
And I'll play Riverglide. Here you go. I guess it's slightly better as red. Sure.
1/1. Go.
I'll plus deal 3 to you.
6.
Here you go.
Attack Ugin.
I'm gonna Cinder Plasma it, deal 1 damage.
Okay. 3/4.
Got a Broodmoth.
Go. Yeah. This game ended up being at least a little closer than it looked like it would be when I did nothing for the first couple turns, but it was
That's
still pretty not close. Ugin.
Ugin's ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
Ugin plays just like unbeatable. I'll deal 3 to that,
Okay.
and then Bone Crush it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play Bone Crusher
Yep.
and Pest you.
I will play a 3/3.
You got a 3/3.
Go.
Alright, plus here.
Yep.
And I don't really think you have any hasty ways to beat it, but I don't think you're beating Ugnald either, so I'll pass.
Okay. I'll deal myself 3 to shock.
Okay.
Say go. So now you don't get to Ugnaught. Now you have to plus on me.
Oh, you're at 3.
I'm at 3.
Alright, I'll plus.
I denied you the Ugnaught.
No, that's fair.
Yep.
Valid play.
Alright, I'm on the play this game. I'll keep.
I'll keep it as well.
Yep, I have my 1 drop. Go.
I think I'm gonna play this and pass.
I'm gonna play this and fetch.
Yep.
For a plains and attack for 4.
16.
Go.
I'm gonna get blue mana. Alright. Draw for turn. Play a mountain. And we'll crush this.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, probably wise to get that out of the way. Well, this hand. to me
Yeah, if
that-
I wait on that, then if you play a fabled
Fabled
passage,
Passage, yeah, you
I
get-
could just not be able to kill it.
Yeah.
So, there's no reason to let you untap.
Mm-hmm. Well, my hand did not work out, so land go.
Oh, jeez. Draw. I'm gonna play a fabled passage and pass.
Okay. Draw. Crawling Barrens and Winota.
Okay.
Go.
I'm gonna fetch. We'll get a plains.
Yep.
And I'm gonna cast an Omen of the Sea.
Okay. So yeah, next turn I threaten the Winota trigger,
You do?
but we'll see
Omen.
if I get to actually do that.
How do you feel about those?
Yeah, my hand was like 1 drop Winota
I'm gonna bottom and top.
and the
Is that
Barrens.
one good? No, it's not good. Bottom. And then I draw this. And go to my turn.
Yep.
Draw this. I'm gonna play a Temple of Enlightenment and scry.
Sure.
So I think this makes the mana work out perfect. I think I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah.
And then play a Bone Crusher.
Okay.
And pass deep.
So, is the Winota trigger worth it? So you could block Winota and trade, then I'd get through with the Barrens and whatever I get off Winota.
Mhm.
You could eat my Barrens, but then Winota's still there. So, but it's kind of my best play. My other play isn't great. So I'm gonna do it. Activate. Gets 2 counters. Combat.
Yep.
Trigger.
Yep.
And I got a pretty good one. I got the I get a human. Yeah, I guess I have 2 choices. I can either get the Intimidator or the War Leader. If I had mana open, I'd probably get the Intimidator. Well, maybe not actually. I think I'd just do the War Leader either way.
Yeah, now I can't trade with Winota.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna block here.
Yep.
And pause.
Okay.
Alright, we back? Yep. All right.
Yep.
Alright, we're back.
All right, take 8.
Yep, take 8.
Your guys are still alive.
Oh, because it's a 2-2.
Yeah.
Have I taken damage yet? I took 4. I should be at 16.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm at 8.
Yeah. Good.
Alright. Draw. I'm going to play a Needleverge pathway as red, and then I'll split my first that.
Okay, so this is destroyed.
Exile.
Exiled. Okay.
Here you go.
Play this as a mountain.
Yep.
And play this pack leader.
Doggo.
Go.
Draw. Non-creature spells cost 1 more for you. Play a Needleverge pathway again as red. And I'll pass.
Okay. So you're kind of looking to trade off this Bone Crusher Giant because you can get it back.
That would be ideal, yes.
Yeah, so I don't know if I want to give you that opportunity. So I have a Winota, but I don't know what to do with it. Because you can eat my pack leader, but that I don't really mind. So yeah, I should probably just play it and attack with both and see what happens. Like maybe I'll get that guy that has all the abilities.
Okay.
So if I got that, yeah, I would probably use as many abilities as I can. So I'll play this. Play Winota.
Sure.
Combat.
Before combat?
Yep.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to each creature.
Okay, this is dead. And then I'll pass turn.
I'm going to crack Omen of the Sea.
Sure.
The top and bottom.
Yep.
Draw. This goes off. Nothing to get back.
Yep.
I'm going to play an island. I'm going to do the little Nassif mana thing. What I'm talking about?
Yeah, with the
Cruel ultimatum style.
yeah.
Cast an inspired ultimatum. I'll deal. Or I gain 5 life, so I go to 13. Then 5 damage to any target. I'll pick Winota.
Okay.
And I draw 5.
Yeah.
All right. And I am gonna move to discard. Here you go.
Scry.
Yep.
Bottom. Hellhound. Go.
Sure. Draw. Like a Lava Glide. And cast Ugin.
He's back.
3 to that.
Yep.
Ugin's a 9. Here you go.
Okay. I have nothing.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
the card ultimatum
yeah,
is a little much.
yeah.
Like Ugin, I still have like a bunch of stuff to do.
Yeah, that time the 26 lands definitely was a little bit weird, but that game I would have cast the epic or the mythic angel spell.
Yeah.
I do have some flood insurance in that.
I mean, I just think you should probably be playing more of that card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's just so good. It's so free. Although, I guess if you play another aggro matchup, it could matter. So maybe that's too big a deal.
Yeah, and like the rest of the deck was so focused on like just like slamming turn 4 with Nota that I don't know if it's winning many games if you get to 7 lands.
Sure.
But it's
that's
definitely
fair.
interesting to try out. Yeah.
That's fair. All right.
Okay.
Well, I think that's all we're gonna do for this matchup.
Yeah.
Max, how did you feel about this matchup in particular?
I felt like I really needed to draw like the Pawblade was really important.
Sure.
And like a lot of my other cards felt like they didn't line up very well versus like Bone Crusher Giant and Wrath.
Sure.
I think my draws game 2 and 3 were not great. I think I probably should have mulliganed like maybe both hands.
That's fair.
So yeah, I'd be curious to play more, but for now, it feels like on the play, if I just like have a turn 4 Winota, like I'm pretty far ahead. But otherwise, like the rafts are really good against most of my deck, so I think it's close.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, it felt from my side. It kind of felt like, do you have Hollowblade or not? Because I just like the only answer in my deck is Ugin.
Yeah.
And maybe that's like a point for why I should be playing more Ugins, or I should probably have some Glass Caskets in the sideboard. That's just like a good generic removal spell anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll tune that, get some of those in there. But otherwise, the deck felt good. The deck yesterday I played was struggling to draw enough cards to keep up with the opponent. And you even had some Winota turns. You didn't have any crazy ones, but you had a couple where you got, a little bit of value. And that's kind of more how that deck plays against a control deck, because it's really hard for you to just have a ton of stuff in play. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like I was grinding good. Like the ultimatum was good.
Yeah,
Ugin was
late game was definitely strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that was the problem yesterday, was the late game just wasn't strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is close in the right direction for the way a control deck needs to look. I still think that deck's really good. I think I kind of got lucky in those last 2 games with you just having slow draws, because I don't know. That deck can get off some really fast starts.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Remember, if you enjoy the content we're making here, liking the video and leaving comments and subscribing to the channel, all that helps. We really appreciate it. I want to thank Max for coming out and playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Good times.
with that, we'll talk to you guys next time.